looking to play some games at your parties? Are you unsure if you should even be playing games? Hi, I'm Presidential Director Karen Esposito, and today I'm going to show you 3 games that I really think that you need to incorporate into your parties. So I think it's pretty divided when you ask a direct seller if they play games. Some people hate to play games, and some people really enjoy playing games. I've chosen 3 party games that I think will really help you in your business and increase your bottom line because they have a purpose, and they also are really fun for your party guests. This first game is super easy and doesn't require anything for you to purchase, which is why I love it so much. It involves a cell phone. So most of your party guests will have cell phones on them. And the first thing that I do in my party after I do my introduction is I say that I would love to be their Pink Zebra consultant. As a matter of fact, this is not a one-night stand, so I want you to have my contact information. And I tell the guests the first one to text me a message, preferably their name, will win a prize. Now, what does that do? That gets my contact information in their phone. I tell them to save it and label me as my Pink Zebra party consultant. How easy peasy is that? So this next game does require you to go to the store and buy something, or you can go on Amazon as I did. It's a dice game. So you only need one, but I went on Amazon and I find these cute fuzzy dice and I had to get them. So now I have a backup in case I lose one. But these came as hangers for your rear view mirror, so it had a white string on them. I just cut the string off and detached them, and now I have 2 die that I can use for this game. I also did find a foam set of dice at my local Dollar Tree for just $1, so if you're on a budget, which I know we have to be conscious of what we're spending, you can go to the dollar store as well. So how do you play the game? The game is called Book, Roll, and Win. And if you'd like a copy of this, just put in the comments that you'd like a copy. Or if you post your email address, I can get you this so you can use it at your parties as well. So it's called Book, Roll, and Win. And as I said, all of the games that you play at your parties should have a purpose. And this game is going to keep your calendar full and get you lots of bookings. So before you start the game, you want to make sure that if they roll, that they are going to be committed and hold the party. Now, you're just going to go around the room and ask people, and you're going to see hands raised, and people are going to want to roll the dice because they're going to want to win one of these prizes. These are things that you're going to have on hand that you're going to maybe have from Pink Dollars or maybe in your inventory, but don't do anything or don't spend a lot. This is, again, something that you might have gotten if you were a party host and you used your half-offs. But just remember what the result is going to be. You're going to get a party booking. A whole chain of party bookings can last as long as a year or longer. And it's going to get you new connections, and it's going to get you a lot more for your investment, of your small investment of whatever you spent to get the original prize. One thing I do want to say about any game, especially this game when a prize is involved, that you don't give the prize until they actually hold the party. And if you want, you can put a qualifier on that. So they could do a $250 party to get this prize if you like, or a $300 party. Or you could just make it so they have the party and hold it. So the next game is a sponsoring game, because I believe in every party you should be talking about sponsoring and the business opportunity. So of course, a sponsoring game is a no-brainer. This one just involves you picking up some index cards at, again, your local dollar store, and get some bright colored envelopes. I've gone ahead and got a bunch of envelopes that I actually had here, and then I used some stickers that I got from Town & Country. Now, you're going to decorate your envelopes however you like, however bright you would like, and number them from 1 to 8. I've got these samples here of what I've gone ahead and done, and I've put different stickers on each one. Now, when you do your index card, I'm going to show you the first one, and I'll read to you what's in it. So I have my index card in here, and here's number 1, and it says, how much would it cost to get started? Now, I do questions for each of the envelopes. Number 2 is going to say, how soon can I move up to a leadership position? You get where I'm going with this? All these questions are going to get people talking and give you the opportunity to give the answers. Number 3 is, what type of training would I receive? I can give you a copy of this game as well. Again, in the comments, just say you would like it. Number 4 is, would I be required to work a certain amount of time? We do want to let people know that they could work part-time or full-time. Don't want people feeling that they have to do this or do anything that they don't want to do, and let them know exactly how much money they could make when they work just part-time and party for a living. They want to know the perks. So number 5 is, what are the perks? Number 6 is, what do you like most about your job? Now, all these cards, you are going to have another set of them numbered as well. So you're going to make a duplicate set. Number 7 is, when do I get paid? And the last one is, how much money can I make? So you are going to make 2 sets of the index cards. One set you are going to put in the envelopes as I just described, and the other set you're going to hold on to. What you're going to do is, as guests arrive into the party, you're going to give them the sealed envelope. And this is going to be for the first 8 guests. So this way, this will give a sense of urgency and say, hey, if they're the first ones to the party, there's an advantage. So you're going to hand out 8 envelopes, and you're going to have them sealed, okay? Because you don't want people peeking of when these are, what's inside of it. Because people, their curiosity is piqued and they want to know what's in them. So you're going to give out these to the first 8 people. Then you're going to say, look, we're going to play a game. And that's when you're going to call the first person, and you're going to say, who has envelope number 1? So they're going to open up their envelope, and they're going to say, I do, and they're going to read the question. And now you have the copy of the answer in your hand. And so now you have it in front of you, and you don't have to be worried that you're not going to say the right thing, because you're going to have a copy of it in front of you with the answer. I wouldn't get too crazy with the answers on your questions, because you know you're at a party, so you want to consider the time factor as well. But it's really super easy to do this. So now you're wondering, how are you going to choose a winner? What you're going to do is, when everyone's done with the envelopes, when you've asked all 8 questions, you're going to take all the answer cards that you have and kind of shuffle them up. You can put them in a box or whatever, and you're going to pick out a number. So whatever number that you pick is the person that will win the prize. The next thing I want to talk about is prizes. A lot of people ask me, what do you give away as a prize? And I like to give away product for my prizes. What you can do is use what you have on hand, or you can use your pink dollars to get stuff, or you can be a hostess for your own party and use free or half off items as your prize. So here's an example of a few things that I use as prizes. Go-cards. Go-cards make great prizes. I would take a 4-pack, break it up, so that will give me 4 prizes. I make sure I label everything I give out. I like to scent them also. This would be a scented go-card. You can even include what the scent is. What's great about this is you're introducing them to a product they might not already have. We don't often talk much about our soaks, but hopefully at your parties you're talking about them. So I would give a soaks card. That's a great prize. Sprinkles always are great prizes. So you can take some of our new packets, our new sample packets, and you can use those as prizes. And again, make sure you label it. Scoops make great prizes too. You can grab one of our scoops, label it again with your information, and get some curling ribbon. Curling ribbon is your friend. Anything that has lots of curling ribbon and you dress up a little bit makes a great prize, and it's very attractive, so it makes people want it. And I got these little containers in a stack of 3 at the Dollar Tree. I labeled them again with my information, and in here I've included a sprinkles recipe. Now, I love to give recipes as samples because it does a few things. It shows the versatility of our sprinkles, And it gets your customers kind of hooked on a recipe where they might have bought one fragrance, and now because you've mixed a few together, they're going to go ahead and purchase the one or two or however many scents that you use to create your recipe. So they'll go ahead and buy those individual jars, which will give you double or maybe even triple the amount of jars of sprinkles that you sell. So always think about that when you're giving out a sprinkle sample. Always do it as a recipe. So that's it for the video. I hope that you really learned something. Games are a lot of fun, but make sure you're playing some games that are going to give you a return on your investment.